everyone and welcome back to my channel. In my defense, I was working on my research project for university, which I just finished a couple of days ago. I had my final exam, I completely off university, and I'm finally back on the channel. Now, I actually have a few books that I read, and also I started to read this book way far away ago. It's been, I don't even know how much time, I've lost the count. And I was supposed to read the last one, but again, university took the most of my attention, and I ended up finishing the entire trilogy now. It's embarrassing, I know. I don't even know how long it took me to read this book, but I did it, so that's fine, that's great. And today's book that I've read, that I want to talk to you about a bit, it's the CARAVAL trilogy. Now, I actually have the sequel trilogy and the novella. I haven't touched them, obviously, I need to. There are, as you can see, so many books in my library and so many books that I still need to start or finish, which means it's going to take me quite a lot before I will get there, but I will. Because I was so curious to know about the sequel before I even started CARAVAL. But again, can we celebrate just 2 seconds? Because I finished university. I completely done. I am the first one in my family to graduate. And I also went and celebrated a bit right after the exam, like a little bit of a lunch / let me have a drink, even though I never drink, but let me go have a drink, and let's go play bowling with my mom and my brother. And guess what? I won every single game. It was just a day. It was today. It was like my day, basically. I did everything. I won everything. I was like, that's great. So, as I was saying, CARAVAL, which is somewhere. CARAVAL, followed by Legendary and Finale, I think. Was it? Yes. CARAVAL, Legendary, and Finale. And I probably need someone to help me out to hold this book every single second, but here we are. So, I actually posted about a bit on my blog as well already. So if you want, you can just go there and read a bit about CARAVAL if you don't like following the entire video, but I hope you will. If you are a bit like me, you like magic, then you will definitely like CARAVAL. Plus, in all sincerity, in all fairness, I don't know what was the inspiration, but I can tell you, I was reading CARAVAL, and the only thing that I was thinking of was Venice in Italy, and I'm Italian, so I don't know if that was the setting that, the author was thinking of. But I was like, those two must be Italian, because, I mean, the place that Donatella and Scarlett, the protagonists, come from, and, the sort of the description, here we go. The description that was given with all the canal and the boats, and I was thinking about Venice, so I don't know if that was inspiration, but if it is, here I am. I am putting forward myself for a future movie, if anything, because I want it. I love this book, so please consider me in case. That being said, CARAVAL is sort of this magical moment where Legend, you don't know who Legend is. Basically, Legend is literally a mystery that both sort of Donatella and Scarlett, the protagonist of this trilogy, has heard about from their grandma, which you will find out also a little bit more, being connected to CARAVAL. But hey, let's go forward. Legend is sort of not the owner of CARAVAL, but the owner of CARAVAL. He is in charge of CARAVAL and no one knows him. His identity is like a mystery, and he has this sort of magical power that are stronger during CARAVAL, and CARAVAL is this sort of festivity that happens where basically imagination and real truth are sort of mixed with each other, and it's a game. There's only one winner at the end of the game, and sometimes people get lost in the game, sometimes they don't, sometimes they get lost. And because there's so much magic, and because there's so much, every person involved in Caraval, it's sort of an actor, it's sort of, again, participating in the festival as a character, as a performer during the events. Sometimes there are like secret and lies associated with their identity, sometimes don't. But again, people always get lost, often get lost, and there's like Donatella and Scarlett ended up taking part in Caraval, sort of to escape, not really escape, but like for escape for a really short amount of time from their father. So every year Caraval get hosted in a different location. And so this year Caraval and Scarlett sort of escape their father, Marcello Dragma, to go and participate in Caraval. Now, Scarlett didn't really want to take part in this event. It was mostly Donatella who dragged her in. But as you will see, the first book follows specifically Scarlett's adventure, while the second one goes with Donatella. And then on the third, you will see both of the sisters and sort of the conclusion of their adventure. Each book is dedicated to one single Caraval. Well, the second one is not really dedicated to a Caraval event, but it's like every book has one specific event that we follow. So it's not like one single Caraval in 3 books. It would be far too much. And when you see Scarlett and Donatella, they have sort of different personality. They have them been raised with, I would say, kind of like a rough father. They managed to kind of escape their father for like a short amount of time to participate in Caraval, even though, again, Scarlett doesn't really want to do that because she wants just a quiet life. Donatella, much more an adventurous life. And getting finally to Caraval, they ended up sort of playing their own games. They get separated, things happen, love the book. And love the ending. But then you get to the second one, which is, where is it? Here. Which is Legendary. And here you will follow Donatella in her own sort of journey and her own sort of mission. A mission that you didn't know, kinda, in the first book. When you get to the second one, you will find out more about why they joined Caraval and why Donatella ended up going to Caraval. And you will finally discover who is Legend at some point. Which I'm like, I did spoil myself, by the way, who is Legend. Not that it's like, not that I complain about, because I'm fine with spoiler, I live with spoiler, I dream with spoiler. But I don't know now if you would have been surprised or not after discovering who Legend is. Because again, I discovered it about him like, I don't know, the first couple of pages, the first couple of chapters, probably. I would advise you not to go on Google. Like, if you want to, watch reviews and stuff like that, make sure they don't have big spoilers. And make sure they don't include probably fan art, because you will get spoiled with fan arts. I will tell you that much. Don't look at fan arts from Caraval if you have never heard about the book before. If you've heard about the book, then you sure know who Legend is. But if you haven't, don't go online. You will get spoiled. And as I said, the second one follows another Caraval and Donatella in her journey. You will also find out a bit more about their family and a couple of things that happen to their family, because when you read Caraval, which again, where is it? Here. When you will read Caraval here, you know that Marcello Dragma is here, you know the father is here, but you don't really know what happened to the mother. And you know about the mother here. And did I spoil myself after the second book? Can't remember. I might have spoiled myself on another second book. I might have. I don't remember. Again, don't go on Google and search for like pictures and fan art, because you will get a lot of spoilers. But you will see a bit more of what happened to their mother, and also you will find out a couple of things about Donatella and Scarlett. And can I say, it's messy. Actually, did I spoil myself to do it as well? I need to stop going Google and search for images because I think I spoil myself a lot of things when I do that. I'm trying not to spoil it, but that's the thing. I spoil myself so much that I don't know if what I'm saying is a spoiler because I spoil myself automatically. Anyway, as I said, you will find out more about Legend. You find out who Legend is, and you will then be brought to the last book finale, who basically sort of starts around the same time as the legendary book. It proceeds right after, and can I say the second books, which involves spoiler no spoiler, which involves some kind of cards, yeah, which involves some kind of cards and characters in the cards. Yep. Like I was expecting way more messy in these books. I was expecting some characters to bring way more mess, to be sort of more chaotic. Instead, they're all kind of like they're kind of nice, all of them. Not really all of them, but they're kind of nice. Like I was like, like it would be nice to hang out all together at some point. Kinda. No, actually, all together, yes. Everyone loves Scarlet. I would say that much. Everyone loves Scarlet. The cards, everyone loves Scarlet. I mean, obviously, everyone loves Scarlet. She's the. Everyone wants to be Scarlet. Everyone wants to be Scarlet. I agree with that. Actually, everyone wants to be both Donatello and Scarlet because they got a match. Everyone wants to be both Donatello and Scarlet. Obviously, it depends a bit on what you want to do with your life. I think Scarlet might have had a bit rough now at the end of finale over here. She might have now a bit too much to focus on. I think Donatello might have a bit more fun, so everyone might want to be Donatello actually. Also, this is like me trying to give you a review without giving you a spoiler review, like a messy kind of information. But again, point is that I really love the book and I really love the character. And again, if you ever do a live action, if you ever, just do like a book to screen, a book to TV or something, like I'm an actress, I have a degree in theater studies, like I've done acting courses, like hi, just consider me, please. I love it. Like just to wear the dress already, okay? Like just the fashion that I have imagined for this book. Like I already want to take part in this just to wear this clothing. Because I don't think I will ever find the courage to like do a cosplay for Halloween. By the way, there's something that happens here that now I want to know. Maybe they wrote about it in the novella. I have no clue. But I do want to know. Like, it's like a spoiler in this book for like another trilogy or something. Because there's like something that is written here that makes me question that I haven't seen anyone speaking about online, by the way. When I get to a point where I was like, wait, I spoiled myself a lot and no one spoke about this. So now I don't know. Something is going to happen. There's like another trilogy coming up. I don't know. I won't complain. This video is just a rant. This video is just me ranting about, by the way. Like, I know it's going to be just me ranting about. I'm so sorry. What else? We hate Marcello Dragma. This is the, like, hashtag. There's another character that you kind of meet in the first, like, second, third book. Heard about, mostly. It's such a small character, but it's kind of hunting for the entire book that I even forgot his name. Like the poor man, I would say that in the last book, that poor man did nothing except existing. But we still hate him because why? Why did you have to pop up at the end of everything? And I'll tell you why did you have to pop up, because where is the second book? Julian, you know what you did. Why did you do it? Legend, you know what you did. Why did you do it? If you didn't do all those things, we wouldn't get to me, like, speaking about the poor man over here, which also disappears at some point. It's your fault. We got like a lot of pages wasted on nothing because of you. It's not wasted, like we could have had other things, other scenes. Instead, no, we had to have those scenes because you know what you did in these other two. Why? So, we love Donatella and Scarlett. That's a spoiler, so we love Legend and Julian. We hate Marcello Drachma. We hate boyfriend that I don't remember your name, like even though you were kind of present in 3 entire books. We Cards. Cards, we love you. I wasn't expecting me to say that we love you, but Cards, we love you. We like Scarlett, we want your dress. We love your dress. Amazing dress. Like, we need more of the dress. What else? Donatella is chaotic. We love a chaotic queen, but she's chaotic. Scarlett need to go on holiday and probably like pay a psychiatric for the end of everything because they're poor things. She need a break. And she cannot have a break when you read the ending. You know what? She cannot even have a break. Poor things. Like, poor things. Where's the last book? This one. When you finish the entire thing, like, she needs a break. She can't have a break. Poor things. What else? Legend here, you've made a mess. Legend here, you made a mess. And also Grandma. Grandma is the queen of all. Okay, Grandma is more chaotic than Donatella. Grandma is the chaotic queen, Donatella is the chaotic princess. Like Grandma is chaotic, guys. Grandma's like, please read the trilogy. Where's the trilogy here? Correct order? Yes, correct order. Caraval Legendary Finale. Give it a chance. Read it. And get back to me if you did and what you thought about it. And Team Julian, Team Legend, Team Scarlett, Team Donatella, like who we are fitting. And just enjoy the summer. Like, literally, it's July. Just enjoy the summer if you can. Just go. Read Caraval under the sun. Even better, read Caraval on a boat, on a beach, like somewhere summerish vibe. You will probably arrive in Caraval at some point. Like, I'm fairly sure some kind of Caraval are popping up now because it's summer. So just go and find your Caraval and enjoy the summer and let me know what you feel about it. Bye!